We're talking about the malignant pediatric brain tumor, Meduloblastoma, with our renowned expert, Dr. Alan Cohen, who, according to his own resume, is considered to be the leading brain surgeon in the entire world. Now, Dr. Cohen, I understand that you've described battling and operating on malignant brain tumors as a street fight, and I understand that you have some unique ways to involve your patients in the surgical procedure. Actually, I see that you brought some of them with you today. Now, I'd like to find out a little bit more about that. I'd like to know what your operating room is like. I hear it's a bit unconventional.
Trust me, dude, you don't want to know.
Yeah, this dude is crazy.
I popped the skull cap with a power tool, so don't give me no crap. I had some medical school. Then I pimped the operation without causing a glitch, and I say, Meduloblastoma, you are my. I tell all my players now, don't you be hating, just use the bipolar forceps for coagulating. Then I tent the wankandura with a thin braided stitch, and I say, Meduloblastoma, you are my.
Meduloblastoma, you are my. Meduloblastoma, you are my.
The music ain't mine, they're playing honka-tonk, but the operation's fine like your badonkadonk. When I smell the rank aroma, then my head begins to twitch, and I say, Meduloblastoma, you are my.
Meduloblastoma, you are my. Meduloblastoma, you are my.
Whoa, that is a real shocker. That is some real behind-the-scenes footage. Tell me, doctor, what is the most important instrument you use in the OR?
I'll have to go with the stereotactic navigation, Vic.
No question.
To spank the ghetto tumor takes some innovation, so I crank the frameless stereotactic navigation. If you try not to jerk, I'll let you handle the guns, but if you're going berserk, please don't be grabbing my buns.
He's going berserk, don't be grabbing his buns. If he's going berserk, don't be grabbing his buns.
When they ask me where to aim, I gotta get down and tell them that I'm directing my flame right at the medullary velum. It's a ganglioglioma with a chromosomal switch, and I say, Meduloblastoma, you are my.
Meduloblastoma, you are my. Meduloblastoma, you are my.
If cerebellar swelling should turn into a factor, then my mamas all start yelling and I loosen my retractor, cause the posterior fossa is my gangster niche, and I say, Meduloblastoma, you are my.
Whoa, I think you might be scaring some of our viewers. I had no idea this is what went on in the operating room. I thought you were quietly and meticulously under the high magnification guidance of your operating microscope.
You're clueless, dude.
Once I roll in the scope, my homies all will agree that I'm unable to cope without a shot of Dom P. So I tighten up my booty in my surgical gown, because on my tour of duty, that old skank's going down.
On his tour of duty, that skank's going down. On his tour of duty, that skank's going down.
I'll vaporize the tumor with a laser beam, and then I lock it down and have myself a Krispy Kreme. I got a big fat diploma, but it never made me rich, and I say, Meduloblastoma, you are my.
Meduloblastoma, you are my. Meduloblastoma, you are my.
I can show you my bling because I got me some class, but if you mess with the king, I'll bust a cap in your ass. By now my posse's kicking at a fever pitch, and I say, Meduloblastoma, you are my.
Meduloblastoma, you are my. Meduloblastoma, you are my.
When the tumor's in the bucket and it's felt my abuse, then I tell my crunks to chuck it and I chunk up the deuce. I say we're all in the groove, so please announce if you would that I'll be busting a move before I bounce in the hood.
He'll be busting a move before he bounces in the hood. He'll be busting a move before he bounces in the hood.
One final question, doctor. Biggie or Tupac? Be honest here.
Man, what? Man, I'm about to whack this dude, man.
Hey, what? You kids, get away from me!
When they cried we can't close, I just sat back and laughed. I said, let me propose we use a fat dural graft. So I stopped the attack because the tumor's been slain, and I grab my Buddha sack and start to seal up the brain.
He grabs his booty sack and he seals up the brain. He grabs his booty sack and he seals up the brain.
Then I put back the bone and we all chill to Count Basie. So won't you pick up the phone and get me Benjamin Casey? He say, what the dealio, my brother, which end is which? And I say, Meduloblastoma, you are my.
Meduloblastoma, you are my. Meduloblastoma, you are my. Meduloblastoma, you are my. Meduloblastoma, you are my.